Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome once again to another Kremzeek reviews, and this time we have Legacy Evolution Tarn. So, if you guys are not familiar with Tarn is originally from the comics and the Transformers, of course, and he is a Decepticon, of course. You can see from his face, of course, and he transformed into a Cybertronian tank. So on the side of the box, which is the artwork, I just recently found this out that if you have another Voyager class Autobot side, you could basically put them together like this. So this one's Twin Cast and Tarn, as you can see here. So going back, we have Tarn, who is the leader of the Decepticon Justice Division, which is a group of fanatic Decepticons who adheres to Megatron's leadership, I guess. That he's so fanatic that he even put the Decepticon logo or emblem as his face, as you can see here on box. He comes with a weapon, of course, which is a backpack, twin cannons that you can dissect, and he also has two smaller guns in the back as well, as you can see here. The Decepticon face and some tank treads on his shoulders. Got some nice details here of purple and darkish gray colors with some gold on his knees. So this is the first official Hasbro Tarn figure from what I know of, I think, because most of the first Tarn figures that was released came from the third parties, which is the Mastermind Creations and the Iron Factory, which I have. So, as you can see here, you can attach the weapons on the side of his shoulders or his arms. He's got some round pegs there, the 5mm pegs, the universal pegs for Tarn, or for any other Legacy or War for Cybertron figures. So you can see, you can also attach the tip of the gun with the other gun, make it a longer looking rifle or cannon. And you can attach it on this side, which will turn into a turret once he transforms into his Cybertronian tank. You can also put down these small guns in the back of Tarn so that you can put the bigger cannons in the back, as you can see here. And it also rotates like this. So it's basically like a tank turret, and you can make them like shoulder cannons as well, as you can see here. And articulation wise, if we're going to look at it, he's basically the same. Well, he's in a ball joint head sculpt here, as you can see on the neck. He looks up and down with that Decepticon face. His arms rotate as well. Got some bicep swivel and the top of his elbows. He's got wrist articulation, as you can see here. The fingers can move, so he can spread his palm as well. He's got waist rotation. He's got splits, and his legs move outwards and forwards and backwards. He's got thigh rotation and some ankle rocking as well. So it's pretty posable for a Voyager class figure. And I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy this new official Tarn figure. So we're going to remove his weapon in the back for now, as you can hear. Just get it out of the way. Then we are going to transform him. So first, we're not gonna move his guns, for it will be situated like that. First, we pop up the back of Tarn, this back part here, pop it out, untab it, as you can see here. Then pull down his head, rotate it backwards onto his back, and you can hide that. And then you can rotate this part of the backpack here, make sure that the small guns are facing forward, and then you have to pop up this part of the chest, the front part of the chest section, and then untab these part of the shoulders outwards towards the body, and then rotate them all together. So this will be the front part of the tank, whereas the shoulders will be the front part of the tank treads. As you can see here, we're rotating it. Then make sure you bring these guns back to their forward position. And then the arms will be the back part of the tank treads. The legs, as you can see here, you could fold the feet and you will fold the knees like this and push it backwards towards the rear end of the legs. So there's another joint there. There you go. There's another joint there for the knees to fold in, and make sure the legs are tabbed together. So we're almost there. Then we're going to rotate the arms and then bring this part onto the other side of the arms. Bring the other arms as well. That will be a covering on the top part. And make sure that there's a tab here. As you can see, you tab it in on the side of the legs. And the elbows will be angled like in a 45-degree angle towards the legs. Then you bring down this part of the shoulder, which is going to be the rear part of the tank treads. And this one will just be a covering underneath. So you tab it in there. And you tab it towards the arms as well. There you go. Do the other arm. Just make sure it's tabbed in as well. And then there. And then we tab the legs again, once again. This covering part of the treads will be situated on the arms. And as you can see here, we have a Cybertronian tank. Looks like a Star Wars tank as well. Kind of reminds me of the Clone Wars tank from the droid army. So this will serve as a tank turret, as you can see here. You can basically split them apart for now and make sure that these tabs here are connected on the rear part of the tank. And then these two guns, you can either put them on front or back of the whole 5mm peg here, as you can see. And there we have our Cybertronian tank, which also rotates, as you can see, just like a regular turret. So we have Tarn in his alt mode.
The Transformers will return after these messages. We now return to the Transformers.
So scale-wise, Tarn is a Voyager class figure, as you can see here, compared to Siege Optimus Prime. So they're basically the same height. And a deluxe figure, which is a small deluxe figure, Bumblebee, for size comparison. And here's a regular Voyager class twin cast, which we will also do a review on. And we would compare Tarn with this third-party Decepticon Justice Division team that I built, or basically it's a version of Tarn that they had with the comics, which includes 5 of its members of the Decepticon Justice Division. So I think they're coming out with a newer version, which is more uniform when it comes to the colors, which is purple, gray, dark gray, and silver, and some gold accents to it. So here we have Tarn, the official version from Hasbro. So I'm not sure if they're going to make another or more members of the Decepticon Justice Division, but that would be cool if Hasbro would release those. But I highly doubt it, because the alt forms of the Decepticon Justice Division is not really for children, because there are machines of torture in their alt modes. So we'll see if they will, or maybe not, but hopefully they do. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video review of Decepticon Tarn, and thank you for supporting the channel. Till next time.